Well, yeah, I'll do the main one. So, last day of last day of classes, basically, before we work on final projects. So, I told Caleb I'd do a video, so here it is.
It's like blended.
Just go to Starbucks and ask for it.
Well,
I'll tell you.
go that often.
How are you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah, how was it?
It went so well.
Artsy Fartsy Chapel?
Yeah, Artsy Fartsy Chapel went very well.
That's right. Psychologists raise questions about what does it mean to be human? What is this world all about? Who am I? That God is mindful of me. All right. Sigmund Freud developed psychoanalysis. Many of you have probably been in those psychoanalysis settings, theorizing that human behavior springs from unconscious desires that are repressed by cultural shapes, and that dreams are windows into a person's internal conflicts. Pavlov showed that dogs accustomed to being fed after a bell ding was wrong would salivate at the sound of the bell, even if no food were present, and that humans could likewise be conditioned to respond to stimuli. Many of you are salivating right now with pretzels. Experimentation with new forms and mixed media, and we're going to talk about that. Ready?
Quantity of music. Because of the enormous amount of music composed since 1900, no one can possibly be familiar with more than a small fraction of the literature. Even the quantity of music composed in the 19th century is small by comparison.
Diversity. The diversity of trends, styles, techniques, which have been evident in the 1900s, preclude the possibility of studying the music as one coordinated whole. So, yes.
Why didn't they just make the period, like, why didn't they decide to cut it off like 50 years ago or something like that? Like, you know, they just kind of, it seems like they just...
We're too close to it. We're too close to that
It
period.
was 1920, wasn't it?
Yeah, but, yeah, I just feel like we're too close to be able to say, okay, we need to get down the road a little bit and look over our
It's
shoulder.
getting to the point that you can't name it no more because so many different stuff has happened.
You're right.
So that's why I'm saying they should have, like,
Who's they?
or whoever.
Aliens?
Or us, we should have. Oh, we gotta get to the point where we say,
Somebody has to, right?
yeah, and it won't be 20th century no more. We'll give it a name, and that will shorten the amount. How you said every period gets shorter.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Just call it confusing.
I don't think it's going to be 20th century.
No, it's
I think it's going to be modern, impressionistic, expressionistic. I think they're going to be all these slivers of...
And they're just gonna be called digital.
Yeah, there's one going to be digital,
Why do we
yeah.
have to have periods though?
Because that's the way people compartmentalize.
Let's just mix them up.
Yeah,
Variety.
have a little faith. Okay, diversity. That was me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, diversity, styles, techniques, and trends, which have been... Transmission fluid.
The means of musical transmission have expanded enormously. In addition to vast resources for live concert performance, music is also communicated to a large public by new acoustical means: radio, television, cinema, public address systems, records, tape recording, and digital media.
Crazy. All that happened in the 20s.
The ability to record, capture, reproduce, and distribute music catapulted musical artists around the world into the spotlight, and they were able to receive instant fame and fortune.
Hey, look here. Look at my eyes. It's going to be okay.
Y'all know I'm smart, but I look like I'm real dumb when I read it out loud.
Because you tried to read too fast.
Well, even then, when I slow down, I still second guess myself on
But you've
words.
improved a lot.
You really have. You gone from a C minus to
I don't think I do something.
Juliana.
Very intimidated by you speaking so smart, talented.
You think, you know what I'm worried about?
didn't think it was.
You know what I'm worried about this class?
That
we're
we're
not
all
putting it on
overthrow.
You're just such a good.
What'd you say,
You're
Brian?
just-
That will overthrow.
I'm worried about this class that I will not have one like this ever again.
No, you won't.
We're
Ready?
just complete Jims.
Where's your book?
I don't have it. I believe, okay.
Did you drop
There's
it?
my book.
Probably have a lot of that.
Audiences were exposed to a wider range of music than ever before, not just through concerts or clubs organized by the elite. Not just
Come on.
Okay. Musical patronage continues to wane as music, publishing, and recording takes
See,
Wow.
now for Juliana feeling better.
I'll always make you feel better.
Music performances became increasingly visual with broadcast and recording of music videos and concerts. Music of all kinds also became increasingly portable.
No mistakes, here we go. Potable. Ready? Go ahead. Music. Headphones.
Okay. Headphones allowed people sitting next to each other to listen to entirely different performances or share the same performance. Copyright laws were strengthened, but new technologies also made it easier to record and reproduce copyrighted music illegally.
That's water.
Napster.
Where's my water buffalo?
So silly.
Alright, here we go. Harry Parks invented a variety of instruments, among them a bamboo marimba, cloud chamber bowls, surrogate kithara, Mazda marimba, and he has composed music for them, Pedal Spell and Petaluma, and Delusion of the Fury.
Ooh. Thank you, Joshua. Music combined with sculpture was exhibited in Europe and America in the 1960s as structures of sound with beautifully sculptured objects created by Francois and Bernard Pachette, and music to be played on composed by Jacques Arthur, Daniel Esmure, and Jacques.
Okay, back to you. So instead of just doing music, they're adding additional things like somebody, praise team out front with a saxophone and somebody painting a picture in the middle of the praise and worship service, and people up in the balcony doing creative dance.
Those two are always there.
Okay, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Right? Okay, next.
Or simply tape music.
Its greatest significance for music generally is that the function of the performer is greatly diminished or else eliminated altogether. For the music is created directly on magnetic tape and is heard through that medium or commercially transferred to discs.
Another important feature of tape music is that it contains a large...
So, last day of class.
Well, I would think you could make it last longer than that, but that's ridiculous. But he also says that would probably last longer than the last one. And I think, I don't know, I like the portability of being able to mix at other places and everything. And then I think that if I really wanted to do longer stuff, I could simply just do an HDMI cable. Yeah!